Well, hello. Welcome this evening. If you want to take just a minute, set up your mat against the wall and grab a chair for the center to get started. We'll just give everybody a couple minutes to come on. Anyone who wants to join this evening. Hope everyone had a chance to enjoy this beautiful day today. Come back here. Seated into my chair. I hope everyone had a chance to come and get outside, at least in your yard, and enjoy the sunshine today. Feel the warmth, it feels so good. So just take a minute, set up your chair, allow yourself to get comfortable. Sit up nice and tall. Your hands will just be on your lap to get started. Just to let you know, I will post this on YouTube as well, so if you want to check me out on YouTube, go right ahead. So just take a minute, close your eyes. Just let your shoulders relax, let your jawline be relaxed. Notice of your space right now, and know throughout practice, just take this to wherever you need it to be today. Know this is your practice. Whatever works for you. We'll be using the chair and the wall throughout. This morning we focused on this moment is my life. So just take a minute and be proud of you and who you are. Find something to be grateful for. Maybe just taking this time for yourself, for your practice. Plant your feet nice and firm into the mat. Your shoulders be relaxed, your jawline be relaxed. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. And exhale with your mouth. And maybe if it's in your practice, take a minute, set an intention. Hi, Elaine. Have your eyes closed. Notice your natural breath. Where is it right now? Notice any tension or anxiety you might be feeling in your body. Just add that little smile. Where do you want your practice to take you tonight? Start to deepen your breath, taking nice long slow inhales, allowing your belly to fill nice and full, your lungs to fill nice and full, and then exhale with your mouth, emptying out your lungs, emptying out your belly. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder. Just give it a nice little stretch to the left side of your neck. On your inhale, come back in through center. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, take the left ear over to the left shoulder. Welcome, everyone. Take Take your time. Know this is your practice today. On your inhale, come back in through center. Maybe exhale, bring your chin up towards the ceiling. Just allowing that nice stretch up the front of your neck. Aware of your spine, nice and long. Inhale, bring your chin back in through center. Exhale, bring your chin down towards your chest. Just kind of notice the stretch up the back of your neck. You might notice a stretch up your spine, especially if you have any extra tension. Make sure you're well grounded, feet planted firm into your mat. Make sure you're planted nice and firm on your seat. Inhale, come back in through center. Sit up nice and tall. On your next inhale, take your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Maybe press them in nice and tight. Exhale, push them all the way down. Maybe pulling those shoulder blades together, opening up your chest a little bit. Inhale, bring your shoulders all the way up. Exhale, lowering them down. And maybe just one more time. Inhale. Bring them all the way up to your ears. You feel that tension. Exhale, lower them down. Pushing through your shoulders, pushing your shoulder blades together. And then just gently release them. Let them relax. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold forward, just to wherever your body will take you. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands down in through heart center and just bow your head for just a little bit here. Always be completely aware of your body, of your practice. Bringing your hands through to your thighs, feet planted firm on the mat. We'll flow through a little bit of cat-cow here. Inhaling. Crown comes back, chest forward, tailbone back. Exhale, really rounding out. And then continue this at the measure of your own breath for just a few more breaths. Just be completely aware of your body today. Only go as far as it will allow you. Inhaling when you're ready, coming up nice and tall, coming back in through to your center. Good. So from here, if you can, be very careful. Take your toes nice and wide. So I'm going to do a little wide-legged fold. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold forward. If you need your hands on your thighs, that's fine. Allow your head to hang. Taking your left hand center, and maybe inhale if you can, a tiny little twist. Doesn't matter if you only come to a 45, or you can twist a little bit higher. Totally up to your body. I'm not going as deep today. On your next exhale, bring your right fingertips down to the floor. And then maybe inhale the left arm up. Maybe it only comes a little ways. Maybe you reach further. Listen to your body today. You can always do this standing if you needed to. Be aware. On your next exhale, lower your fingertips back through to the floor. Just allow your head to hang here briefly. Noticing that stretch through your lower spine. And then gently take your hands onto your thighs and inhale, rolling up nice and slow. Whatever your body can handle right now. Beautiful. Sit up nice and tall. Those shoulders relax. So from here, we're going to adjust towards our right hand side. Come to that little crease between your hamstring and your glute. And bring your right foot to the side. Now you can just stay into this position if you choose. Or if you like, maybe take that right leg, if I can, extend it back. We're coming into a seated warrior two. And then extend those arms out nice and long. Be aware of your body, looking over that front middle finger. Listening to your breath. Take a nice deep inhale. Maybe exhale, take that left hand down. Come into a seated, peaceful warrior. Be aware of your breath constantly through your practice. Any tension, any anxiety, you adjust your body accordingly. Inhale, come back through into your warrior two. Beautiful. Maybe exhale if you like. Maybe that forearm can come to your thigh, your other arm maybe to the sky. Reach it out long if you choose. Inhale, come back through into your warrior two. When you're ready, bring your hands down and gently walk back in through center, adjusting to that little crease, your little glam line. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. We'll exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, take your hands down in through heart center. So again, let's adjust to the left side. You want to come to the edge of that chair so your glam line on your front leg is at the edge of your seat. And you can, if you choose, stay here or adjust, see if I can, and take that right foot back. And then when you're ready, extend those arms into your warrior two, reaching out nice and long. Beautiful. Maybe looking over those front middle fingers. On an exhale, take your right hand down, come into your peaceful warrior. Inhale, come back through into your warrior two. You can stay here if you choose, or maybe exhale. You'll take that forearm to your thigh, your other arm up to the sky. Maybe you'll extend it out long. Listen to your body. Where will it take you? If you have to, you can always keep that arm down. Be totally aware. And then inhale, come back through into your warrior two. Exhale, just bring your hands down, adjusting, coming back through to center. I know I have to take it a little bit slower sometimes. Good, just readjusting. Take a minute, come back in through center. Plant your feet firm into the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Just finding your grounding, finding your space on your mat. And then very gently, maybe you're going to tuck those feet back just a tiny bit. You can use your chair for support if you need to. Or just start to rise up and inhale, reach your arms up nice and high to the sky. Exhaling, taking your hands down in through heart center. Beautiful. Always rooting in, always grounding, just finding your strength. And we're just going to take a minute and adjust our chair back out of the way. You just shift it to the back of your mat. And then we're going to come up about arm length from the wall. So bring your hands nice and wide to the wall, fingertips wide, hands about shoulder length. Maybe adjust those feet just a little bit. We're coming into a plank pose against the wall. So you want to rest those shoulders, push back, same as you would do a plank on the floor. Just you're on the wall this time. Tuck those elbows in nice and tight so the crease is pointing up. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, come down into that little push-up. Inhale, push away. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push away, come back into that plank. So from here, step up just a little bit, a tiny bit closer to the wall, maybe maybe a whole footprint closer. We'll walk our hands up the wall a little bit higher. Take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, sit it back into a little chair pose. Just allowing that stretch through your shoulders, through your back. Noticing your breath. And gently on an inhale, start to rise up. Bringing your elbows to about the same height as your shoulders. Gently lower them down into a little cobra sphinx pose. Just looking maybe just above your fingers or towards the top corner of the wall, whatever height works for you. Using your breath. Inhale, come back in through standing. Lower your hands down. We're going to turn and turn to your right. Stand up nice and tall. So from here, take your left fingertips onto the wall beside you, turning your hand around. Take that right foot, if you can, cross it over. Inhale, reach your right arm up nice and high. Maybe exhaling, taking that little tiny fold to the side. Try to keep your chest opened. Allow that nice stretch. You can either look up or look straight forward. Just being aware of your body, of your practice. On an inhale, we're going to come back in through center, releasing that foot. Have them about hip width apart. Stand up tall. Keep your hips square. We're going to take our fingertips to the wall. So you're keeping your hips as square as you can. Turning at the waist. Shoulders come towards the wall. Just notice this little twist, but only take it to where you can take it. Couple good breaths here, in through your nose and out through your nose. And then gently take your left hand, extend that arm out behind you. Fingertips come to the wall about shoulder height. And then gently turn your body. So you're gently, if you can, looking over your right shoulder. Just allowing that opening of that left shoulder, of that chest. Nice stretch here. And then inhaling, bringing those fingertips back to the floor, to the wall, sorry. And then when you're ready, gently come forward. Standing nice and tall if you can. Bring your hands to mountain pose. Beautiful. Stand up nice and tall. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. And then very gently, we're going to turn around to do the other side. Feet about hip width apart. Take right fingertips to the wall beside you. Take your left foot, cross it over. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And then exhale, take that little fold to the side. Whatever works for you. Try to keep your chest open, your shoulders open, not collapsing forward. Inhale, come back in through center, releasing that foot back through to the floor. Sorry about my backside. And then keeping the hips square, bring your fingertips about shoulder height, allowing yourself to twist from the waist and the shoulders. Beautiful. Just notice your breath. Notice where your body is right now. And then exhale, take that right arm, reach those fingertips out, about shoulder height. And then just see if you could slightly turn to look over your left shoulder, allowing that right shoulder stretch. You might feel it right up the bicep. And when you're ready, inhale, bring those fingertips back to where you started. And then gently turn. Bring your hands back nice and flat, nice wide fingers. We're going to step back a little bit further this time. Be aware of the length of your arms, nice long, straight spine into your plank position. Good. Take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, maybe come through into your push-up as if we're doing a chaturanga. Inhaling into a little up dog. Then exhale, we're going to push back, maybe walk your hands down a little bit, come into your downward facing dog. Pushing out through your tailbone, you can always have soft knees. Totally aware of your practice today. When you're ready in your inhale, take your left leg this time, reach it out nice and long. Doing a little warrior 3 pose with the wall. Maybe exhale, tuck that knee in nice and tight to your nose. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, tuck that knee in towards your nose. Inhale, extend out long. One more time. Exhale, tuck knee to nose. Inhale, extend out nice and long. This time, take that foot, bring it up. You're going to have it follow against the wall. We're going to turn right around and point your toes towards the back side of your mat. And then we're going to bend that knee. Come into your warrior 2 with that foot against the wall. Reach it out long. Really notice that stretch. Beautiful. Looking over your front middle fingers. So take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, walk maybe your left fingers down the wall and come into a peaceful warrior. Or you can just take your hand onto your left leg, reaching it out nice and long. On your inhale, come back through into your warrior 2. And then exhale, if you choose, reach it out long. Maybe you can just bring your hand to your thigh or maybe your forearm to your thigh and reach up. Whatever depth works for you, if you can reach out long or extend out long, maybe you want to take a bind. Listen to your body today. On your inhale, come back through into your warrior two. Let's straighten out that front knee and turn our toes towards the long edge of your mat. Reach your arms up nice and high on an inhale. Exhale, take your hands down in through heart center. Just take a minute, root your feet in nice and strong. Now you have the wall for a little balance if you need it. And then if you can, maybe take your hands to your hips. If you need the wall, use the wall. Inhale, come into a tiny little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. So fold from your hips, allowing your head to come down. Maybe your hands come to the floor. Maybe they just thighs or your shins. Whatever works for your body today, be totally aware. Very gently bringing your hands back through to your hips. Inhale, rising up just a little bit, gently at a time. Totally aware of your practice. Beautiful. And then we're going to take our hands back through to the wall, turning our back foot, and then when you're ready, step back through to that downward facing dog. Just be aware, take your time. Push back into that down dog. Couple good breaths here, pushing through your tailbone. And always adjust those hands down the wall a little bit, allowing your spine to be long. You have to bend your knees, never hyperextend. A nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. On your inhale, take your right leg this time, reach it out nice and long. Exhale, tuck your knee to your nose. Inhale, extend out long. Exhale, your knee to your nose. Inhale, extend out long. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhaling, extending out nice and long. Good. And then again, exhaling, bringing that foot, adjusting how you need to. That foot comes against the wall. And then adjust those left toes to face out. Then come through, bend that knee so it's directly over your ankle, whatever step or whatever reach that is for you. And then extend into your warrior two. Just be aware of where your practice is right now. And then sliding your right hand down the wall. Exhale, come into a little peaceful warrior. Maybe your hand just comes to your leg or you need the wall. Make sure your feet are well planted into the mat. Inhale, come back through into your warrior two. So exhale, you reach it forward, your option. You can just come hand to your thigh or maybe forearm to your thigh and reach the other arm up. You can either look up or look down. Listen and be aware of your practice today. On an inhale, come back through into your warrior two. We'll straighten out that knee. Turn those toes towards the long edge of your mat. Excuse my backside. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high, and exhale, take your hands down in through heart center. So if you choose, you can take your hands just to your hips, or maybe you'd like to take a little bind behind your back. Inhaling, opening up into a tiny little back bend. Exhaling, folding forward. Fold from your hips first. And maybe your hands will stay on your body. Maybe you can pull them away a little bit or a lot. Maybe not at all. If you need to release your bind, that's fine. It's your practice today. that bind. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, gently rising up. A little bit at a time. Take your time. When you're ready, you'll bring your hands back towards the wall, adjusting and coming back through into your downward facing dog. Be aware. So maybe we'll inhale, come through into our plank position. If you choose, exhale, lower down. Inhale into a little up dog. Exhale back through to your downward facing dog. Completely aware. So inhale, start to come back up. We're going to walk our feet in and turn towards your right. And just a little bit from the wall, not too far. Beautiful. Stand up nice and tall. Let your shoulders be relaxed. Press your feet firm into your mat. Let them ground in nice and strong. Beautiful. So your options are, you can use the wall if you choose. That's what it's here for. Take your right foot. Maybe you're going to kickstand it. Maybe you'll go lower leg or upper leg. Wherever you're at right now, what do you think? And then if you choose, maybe you'll take one arm up or maybe both, depending on your practice right now. To your tree pose. Gently turn your left hand back through to the floor. Let's take that right knee in through center. Maybe the arch of your foot is resting against the side of your calf. And then gently exhale. Walk that hand down the wall and come into your warrior three. I won't be able to go as deep today, but go wherever you can go. Maybe your toes are going to touch the ground. Maybe you can extend all the way out. And then inhale, let's come back in through center. Release your hands down to your sides. Your feet to the floor, and then give it all a good little shake. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands down in through heart center. Then we're going to turn to the other side. Feet about hip width apart. You can use your right hand this time along the wall for a little balance. Now when you're ready, maybe you'll kickstand, lower leg or upper leg. Totally wherever your practice today. Maybe inhale, reach one arm up or both, nice and high. And then you decide if you need the wall or you can just reach right out, bringing that knee in through center and then extending into your warrior three, however you'd like to take it. Maybe you can't go as far today, so your toes are on the floor. And then gently on an inhale, come back in through center. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, take your hands down in through heart center. And maybe you give it all a good little wiggle. Whatever you need here. Listen to your body. So from here, we'll adjust back to your left foot against the wall. And then let's just walk out your right foot, keeping in a triangle pose if you can. Bend the knee if you need to. Never allow for any hyperextension. Good. Reach your arms out if you can to whatever works for you. And then exhale, start to reach out long and just take that fold only to where your body will go. Maybe that Left hand stays on the wall. Maybe it reaches up high. Inhale, come back through into that triangle pose, that T. And then turn your toes towards the long edge of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Just fold to whatever your body allows. Notice the stretch up your lower back, up the backs of your legs. Completely aware of your breath. And then inhale, slowly rising up, nice and tall. Good. We'll take our hands to the wall. Just gently step back to a down dog. Reach that tailbone back nice and far. Take a couple nice deep inhales and exhales. Gently on an inhale, come up nice and tall. We'll adjust. Take the right foot this time up against the wall, and the left. Come into that triangle pose. Think about your hips square, your shoulders directly over your hips, and then extend your arms out long into that T. If you need to bend your knee, go right ahead. And then exhale, tilt forward. Maybe your right hand stays on the wall. Maybe it can release, reaching to whatever depth your body needs to go. On an inhale, gently start to rise back up, come into that T. Turn your toes one more time towards the long edge of your mat. Reach your arms up nice and high. And exhale, take your hands down in through heart center. Gently take your hands through to your hips. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. One more fold. Just allowing your head to come down to wherever you're comfortable. Nice and gentle today. Be aware of your practice. Inhale, slowly start to rise up again. And then gently taking your hands towards the wall and stepping on back, adjusting your hands, coming through into your downward facing dog. A nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Inhale, start to rise up. Step forward just a little bit. Give yourself some space. Reach your arms up nice and high. Then exhale, take your hands down in through heart center. Maybe close your eyes. And just take a minute and push your feet firm into your mat. Pushing your toes nice and firm. Just noticing where you're at right now. Bringing back some gratitude. How you feel right now. Gently open your eyes. We're going to come back to our chair. So if you want to bring your chair back onto your mat. Gently come to the front of it standing. Plant your feet nice and firm. Inhale, reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center. And then very gently come back to your chair. You might need a hand, you might not need your hand, and just adjust your feet to the floor. Find that grounding. Plant them nice and firm. Sit up nice and tall. So just take a minute here and really root into your chair. Maybe you're just kind of at that crease at your glam line between your hamstring and your glute. Your feet planted nice and firm on your mat. You bring a little smile to your face. Take a nice deep inhale, reach your arms up nice and high to the sky. We'll exhale, fold. To whatever depth works for you. Maybe your hands just come to your shins or your thighs. Maybe you reach all the way to the floor. Just noticing that stretch through your lower back. On an inhale, start to gently rise up. Reach your arms up nice and high to the sky. Exhale, take your hands back in through heart center. So from here, take your left hand onto your right thigh. Inhale, let's take your right arm up high to the sky. And then on your exhale, see if you can just take your hand just to the back side of your chair. Maybe it's only to the side. It's to the back corner, and see if you can take a little tiny twist towards the back of the room. Only take that twist as far as your body will allow. Some might be a little deeper than others. Just using your breath. Maybe you'll release a little on your inhales. Maybe you'll extend just a little bit deeper on your exhales. Just take a minute to thank your body for what it does for you each day. On an inhale, come back up in through center. Sit up nice and tall. Readjust if you need to on your seat. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold. Take that fold to whatever depth you need to go. On an inhale, start to rise up, reaching your arms up nice and high. Exhaling, bringing your hands back down in through heart center. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and your jawline are relaxed. This time, take your right hand to your left thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm up nice and high. And then exhale, take that twist. Whatever depth works for you here. Doesn't have to be far. You might look over that left shoulder. You might only look to maybe a 45-degree angle. Aware of your breath. As you empty your belly, usually you can go just a touch deeper. On an inhale, come back in through center. Adjust, coming up nice and tall. Good. So from here, we're going to back up into our chair. Get comfortable. Let your feet be well planted on the mat. Your hands come to your thighs. Let your shoulders come to relax. Let your jawline relax. Close your eyes. So take a minute here and let's really focus on our feet. Let's Really press your toes firm into the mat. The whole soles of your foot firm into your mat. Feel the tension. Feel the weight of your feet. And then maybe let them completely relax and let go. And then take a minute and really notice your thighs and your glutes pressed firm into your chair. If you're on the floor, really notice that how heavy you can feel. And let yourself relax. Take a minute and notice your shoulders. Notice your spine nice and long as you're stretching up through your crown. Reaching for the light. Let your spine, let your shoulders relax. So take your hands, have them on your thighs. Really notice them on your thighs. Notice how heavy they feel. Firm onto your thighs. And let them totally relax. And then let's just take notice of your neck and your jawline, maybe your facial muscles. Maybe even notice your scalp. And then just pinch it all together. Pull it nice and tight. Make a funny face. Nobody's going to see you. And then just let your muscles throughout your neck, through your face, through your scalp, just completely relax. Let your eyes be closed. Maybe let your breathing be completely natural. If you have a thought, maybe let it drift away. Maybe it comes in and maybe it drifts away. Just allowing yourself to be here and right now in this very moment, in this moment of life. And just take rest. Take rest. Just start to become aware of your breathing. Maybe you're taking notice to sounds around you. Maybe gently start to rock your head side to side, maybe front to back. Slowly starting to wake things up. Maybe inhale, bring your shoulders up nice and high. Exhale, relax them down. Maybe just start to wiggle your fingers, maybe wiggle your toes a little bit. Maybe roll your wrists, roll your ankles. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Maybe you're going to extend your legs out long in front. Just a good long stretch. And then exhale. Lower your feet if they're up and bring your hands down in through heart center. Just gently bow your head. Take just a minute just to notice any changes that may have occurred throughout your practice today. See how you feel. I just have a little poem I'll read to you. We are here together. I am no better or worse than anyone else. I am on a unique journey. Yet though I see our differences, it's still true that we are more alike than we are unalike. What I put out into the world always comes back to me. Today I offer loving kindness, positive energy, and joyful service. I choose to leave the world a better place than I found it. Today I ask, how can I help? I know that when I lift up another, I am lifted too, because I am part of something bigger than myself. I honor our differences and embrace our similarities. Through my positive communion with others, I will know peace in my heart, harmony on earth, and joy in my journey. Take a nice deep inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. Maybe bringing back that gratitude you may have set earlier in practice. Maybe your intention you may have carried into your practice with you and carry through your evening this evening. I thank you all so much for coming and sharing your evening practice with me. It's truly an honor and a privilege. May the light in me honor the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming and sharing with me this evening. I'm pretty sure Fran is on at 7:30 tomorrow morning for a gentle flow, and I believe on this Bright page, and I believe on her page as well at 11 for her chair practice. And then Kelly's back on at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll see you soon. Namaste.